Alright, chat. Happy Chinese New Year. They're pretty far behind. We're already America's already like almost 2 months in, I think. What's up, Ohio Pew Pew? W username. I got a pet walking fish. Chat. Is this something we should react to? I don't really have a plan for this stream. I was Giovanni. Oh, okay. Taylor Green. Should we do Taylor Green? Here. Taylor Green. Should we do this one? This is his newest one. 1,000 Ants versus Natural Disaster. Chat, I did like, what was the last ant one we did? Yeah, 1,000 Ants versus Black Widow. You guys like that one, and I like this one, so maybe we'll like this one too. Okay. Let me,
So, I was wondering what would happen if I put my 1,000 ant colony up against a natural disaster.
Chat. 1,000 Ants versus Natural Disasters.
Ants are known for their insane ability to work together to accomplish impossible tasks. So, I was wondering what would happen if I put my 1,000 ant colony up against natural disasters. Would they actually be able to stop and survive them by working together?
Well, that's exactly why
a lot of them are gonna die. Cause like, that tsunami, like the ants on the outside are gonna die.
Gathered up 1,000.
But a lot will survive.
I have the 5 coolest natural disasters planned, starting with the most iconic, an earthquake. Yup, ants, I went out and bought a realistic earthquake.
Is that the most iconic? I feel like a tornado is the most iconic natural disaster.
Platform that if I go and press this button or whatever on top starts to shake so much, which recreates a real earthquake. Oh, dang.
But what I'll actually be putting on here is this 2D ant nest and filling it up with the 1,000 ants, of course. Basically, these ants will dig out tunnels along the glass like my last ant video, but throughout that process, the earthquake machine will lightly go off to gently collapse the tunnels while the ants are digging. That way,
so it's just gonna kill them. They're just gonna die. Some of them are gonna die then.
I can show you how ants evolve to survive earthquakes in the wild.
The last time he showed this though, I think most of the ants were probably on the top. That's at least what it looked like.
And if they pass,
last time he did one of these like sand things,
they move on to the more and more interesting disasters. Now, as you could probably imagine, the ants wasted no time to get to work. Ants are so tiny, and while a single ant would basically be able to make no progress whatsoever, when you have a 1,000 ants, things are done at an insanely rapid pace. As workers started picking up grains of sand along the glass, so each
this isn't sped. Well, that is, but what he was showing before isn't sped up.
Tunnel could be formed. It's so cool to see time-lapse footage of these tunnels being made, because they literally dug out this entire amount of sand in only like 6 hours.
So I'm wondering what's gonna happen to these tunnels when I turn on this
Wait. That right there, how is that being held up?
earthquake machine.
Now, I started by turning it on the least powerful setting.
Okay, it's shaking super slowly. Now, it's my goal to make sure not a single ant is harmed in this video. I just want to show you how insanely smart they are and how they will overcome all these disasters in the wild.
But even this very light shaking was definitely felt amongst the colony. The workers along the top area immediately knew something was off, and they started frantically running around, as you can see. And when we take a look down under the nest where all the tunnels are, you can see those ants were acting similarly. Ants know during earthquakes, their tunnels have the chance to collapse, so all of them were being extremely careful.
Okay.
Very interestingly,
it looks like, okay, I feel like the earthquake isn't moving the sand. This sand looks like it's like wet sand, where it's like being held together. This looks like, I don't even think it's the ants, I think it's just the sand.
Enough in this room here, many of the ants were gathering up on the walls of the room to add an extra layer of support so it wouldn't collapse. But of course, when an earthquake happens in the wild, a part of the nest is bound to collapse, so it wasn't long until this happened. A bit of the sand here started to fall, completely blocking off this tunnel. I immediately turned off the machine to make sure the ants wouldn't be too stressed out while they had to commence a rescue mission. Because as you can see, while most of the ants were able to squeeze out like this,
I can see one like right there.
Right here, at least one ant was partially partially trapped in this collapsed tunnel. But amazingly, it looked as though one of the ants was already picking up some of the sand from the collapsed portion to clear it out. And yeah, literally so quickly, the ants excavated the entire—
Chat, imagine making this video though, cause you just he's looking at this whole thing. This whole thing is huge. He has to zoom in and see this in real time. Like, this thing is massive, and he saw this little piece of sand. He saw this little ant under this little piece of sand. This is actually a crazy, like, making one of these videos has to be so crazy.
Collapsed tunnel, enough to where it was a perfectly functional area to walk through again. And funnily enough, some of the ants even started to walk in and slowly dig out the area where the sand had just collapsed from to make a new tunnel there.
Wow, the ants just completed this natural disaster. They are so smart.
That wasn't a very strong earthquake, though. And also the sand was, like, maybe not. It just looks like this, but it looks like the sand is, like, pretty stuck together.
The natural disasters are designed to get more interesting as the video goes on. So next up, we got a sandstorm. Yes, Auntie, you heard that right. And this
How's he gonna do that?
will be taking place in the separate desert enclosure.
Yes, we need to
Someone said ants in the chat. Yeah.
have a separate tank
This
so
is
that
ants versus natural disasters.
way I can make this sand blow around like crazy to replicate a real sandstorm.
And along with this blow dryer, I've also got all these fans that clamp to the walls. And I can just set up to constantly blow the ants back.
For the ants to be able to pass this disaster, they're gonna have to do something like grab onto each other's bodies or something to be able to push past this intense wind. And if they can make it
I've
to
watched this vid, it's good. Okay, don't spoil it.
this canyon,
I
climb up
assume there's at least some ants by the end, but I'm wondering how much and how do they stop? How do they stop these things?
up it and make it to the Terra Green Leaf Bowl, then they're gonna get a ton of seeds, which is their favorite food.
All right, let me just
Seeds?
hook up this tubing like so. And
Chat, I didn't know that. I didn't know ants had a favorite food.
the ants should start coming. Let's go.
Yup, and this tubing is set up so once an ant enters the disaster, they can't get out. That way, we'll progressively get to see more and more teamwork as time goes on. Now, immediately, you could see these first ants just kind of thought this was a normal desert as they were walking through
That's
it.
what it looks
Quickly, I
like.
brought out my mini sandstorm fan, and I started to blow. Immediately, the ants started to feel the wind pressure pushing them back, and were suddenly not
These look like red ants. I think these have stingers.
able to walk forward. Some even lost their grip and got pushed back a bit. And as more ants entered the desert, you could tell the sandstorm was keeping them all stuck to the left side of this enclosure.
Yo, this little mini fan is fire for replicating a sandstorm. But no, this is where it gets interesting because now that they know a sandstorm is brewing, how are
The
they gonna
fire ants? Okay.
figure out how to get to these seeds?
Fire ants and red ants the same thing? Or are they different?
Well, let's see.
While most ants kept trying to just walk forward and getting blown back, interestingly enough, many of the ants were gathering up in this back area here near the sticks.
That's
And many-
smart. They're taking shelter. That's what I would do. It might not be smart. In a real, like, storm, hiding behind a tree, like, what if the tree gets uprooted? Then that might be even worse than if you were just behind nothing. But, like, for these ants, they know the storm isn't powerful enough to, like, blow these over, so these ants are smart.
Then we're actually starting to climb onto the sticks.
W ants in the chat.
You see, the fan doesn't really blow ants back if they're walking on sticks, since there's just so much of a better grip on there. But yeah, the second they climb off and stand on the sand again, they'll get blown back, as you can see. But the ants were starting to learn that they needed to stay on the sticks. So many started to gather up and march towards the right
Oh, these ones aren't even, like, taking shelter. They're just on the sticks.
side where all the seeds were located. In fact, this ant was making it dangerously close to the seeds using the stick method. And well, he was able to make it to the little rock canyon and almost
He's gonna
was
make
there
it.
to the seeds.
Oh my gosh, this ant climbing right now is a beast. I am blowing this fan max speed on him and he is just stuck to this rock.
And as I let my guard down for literally 1 second, this dude made a dash for the seeds, literally running straight towards it, and well, he made it in. And he looked so happy to have gotten those seeds. He was just dancing.
Those do not look good, man. When I think of seeds, I think of wait, I think of peanuts. Are peanuts even seeds?
Around in there.
Yo,
Those do not look good though. Like, how's that even gonna eat those? Because those have like shells on them.
this ant is crazy. I didn't even have time to blow him back when he got up into this area.
Since the ants passed a disaster, I gathered them all up and put them back into the nest. And I gave them the food prize, which of course they started to take down into the nest over the next 5 minutes.
But ants, I'm not gonna lie, this natural disaster was kind of easy to pass. If we really want to learn about how ants survive, well, we gotta go to our third.
Bro, I want to see that. That clump of ants on the water. That'd be disgusting to see in real life. Here, let me rewind
Kind
that.
of easy to pass. If we really want to learn about how ants survive,
Like, this would be disgusting if you saw it in real life, but that's also so cool.
Well, we gotta go to our third natural disaster, a flood.
Yup, and as you can see, I've built another custom tank where the flood is going to be getting simulated. I know there's no water yet, but you'll
So
see
these tanks are crazy.
how quickly that changes. For now, all you gotta know is if the ants make it all the way to this leaf ball, they'll once again get rewarded with tons more seeds.
These ants have no idea what's about to hit them. Let's connect this tubing. So,
Whoa.
I wonder what ants taste like. I've actually had ants. They're like kind of spicy, but there's not that much flavor.
guys can start walking in.
Quickly, the ants started to make their way in. But before the ants had any time at all to take in their surroundings, I had to activate the
The best bug that at least out of the ones I've had, are crickets. Worms actually aren't that bad, but you have to be, like, you can't just eat a worm. You have to be careful where you get them from.
flood.
So to make the flood happen, I gotta
Crickets
go
are the
down
best,
here
though.
to this little bucket, plug it in, and then out the end of this tube. Oh yeah, water. Oh shoot, water's coming out. Okay, I just gotta carefully. Oh, move that over there. Oh, okay. There we go.
Similar to real life, floods will block off paths
That was not very smart. Bro just ruined his whole setup.
for ants while they're trying to travel, so this is exactly what that recreates. And the ants are gonna have to find a way to pass these gaps using the objects I
Oh,
provided
are they gonna do the thing?
for them. As you can tell, the ants
That
in
they
here
showed?
immediately were a little confused on what to do. Many were gathering up near the water edge, inspecting what the heck just happened. Some even fell into the water, but don't worry. Any ant that falls in, I'll be rescuing and bringing back to the start so no ants get hurt. But also,
Okay, he's not harming any ants, which like he did. I feel like he harmed ants in his other videos, so maybe they got taken out for like animal cruelty. But bro, they're just ants. I don't think it's that deep.
so many of the ants were actually sort of gathering around the objects I had placed in. And as
It's content, man.
I left my camera recording, I was extremely
I feel like more ants have probably been saved with his videos than killed, because someone will see these videos and the little kid will see an ant, but then he'll remember a Taylor Green video, and he won't step on the ant.
amazed by what I saw happen. Out of nowhere, this feather started to slightly move. And as I kept watching, it slowly started nudging around more
That's
and more.
crazy.
There must have been an ant underneath, and this ant was genuinely moving the feather closer
These ones right here also look like they're pulling it a little bit.
and closer to the water right from underneath as soon as that happened.
Oh, wait.
It was moved almost entirely in, and an ant crawled out right from underneath as soon as that happened. Dang, this guy must have been helping move it.
Yo, these ants are absolutely insane. I don't know what ant just moved this feather into the water, but dang, I mean,
Did he put these feathers in just so they could do that?
let's just see what they do.
It took a couple
Is
minutes,
that a thing ants do in real life?
but eventually a couple more of the workers started to step onto the feather and
Wait, what if too many of them get on though and it flips over?
started to walk across it to, of course,
Or
make it to
falls
our
in.
second platform. Now, unfortunately, the ants got to do the same exact thing here. Sorry, guys. I know you already did it once. But to my surprise, the ants literally wasted no time to start gathering around these feathers and directly in the area under them. And while it took a couple hours, eventually my camera
it took-
caught this
It took hours. It took hours for them to do this. They're not doing this immediately. I've never seen an ant move an object like larger than a crumb. So this is actually crazy.
same exact thing happening. The feather slowly inched towards the water until, well, it had made a bridge across almost.
Let's go ants. Now I did help them a little bit by just moving the feather up onto this platform, but for the most part,
That's a different feather though.
they actually were moving those.
And yep, it didn't take long till our first worker stepped onto the final platform and climbed up into the leaf dish to claim their seeds.
All right, well done, little ant, and here is your
W ants in the chat again.
guys' reward. Well, guys, if you want
If you're watching this as a YouTube video, comment W ants or comment your favorite natural disaster that they faced.
even better food, you're gonna have to complete this next natural disaster, which is a blizzard. And guys, this is gonna be happening in your nest. Be prepared.
Yup, this blizzard will be taking place inside of the ant nest so we could study how ants handle the cold in the wild.
Now, obviously, I can't just go and dump a ton of snow on them. That would totally just freeze them all. Instead, I've actually got some ice cubes, which I'm gonna go and just plop on this which, as you can see, this makes a nice little makeshift snow that on my laser
That is not
thermometer
snow.
is approximately
That is not snow. That's just ice. That looks like it's just ice.
Celsius degrees.
I started by
Well,
sprinkling
not ice, but like that's closer to slush than snow, I think.
super tiny amount of this ice on the ant nest to see how they'd initially react. And interestingly, well, not even a single ant cared at all. Yeah, this ice just melted completely into the sand.
Yeah.
Since the ants weren't affected by that, I decided to up the amount of ice I put in, which should give us a reaction to how ants handle the cold in the wild. And this time, the ants were actually a bit more interested in the ice, with some of them even crawling on top of them. But the most fascinating
Well, ants crawled on top of the other one, but I don't even think they noticed it.
thing I had noticed was how much the ants had started to slow down their movement since the start.
Thankfully, all the ants are doing just fine still, but if
Do
you
they
look
have
very
food?
closely,
Is he feeding them? Because I thought it would be hard to feed them.
these ants, for the most part, have slowed down so much. I mean, look at how
Well,
slow
they're also done working. Like, they already made all the tunnels and stuff.
some of them are moving.
Yup, this is one of ants' special abilities. Because in the winter, when it starts to snow and the temperature drops drastically, the ants are basically biologically built to start moving slower. That way, they can conserve as much energy as
Okay.
possible and go high
It's normal. Nothing's bad.
deeper underground.
So yeah, in the wild, they would dig even deeper and all the ants would relocate to under the nest. I don't want to put any ants at risk, so I'm going to very carefully take out all the pieces of ice so this place will warm back up to the proper
Well, there's literally ants on them. Are they just gonna die?
temperature.
I thought he cared about not killing the ants.
Once the tank was warmed back up, I'd say the ants are now ready for their final natural disaster.
Is this nuclear? This one's gonna be crazy.
Which this time is a zombie apocalypse.
And I'm not
Zombie
gonna lie, this
apocalypse.
is probably going to be the most interesting to watch because I've got 3 different types of insects. That, in a way, is going to represent a zombie apocalypse.
This is more like a war than a zombie apocalypse. And also, I don't think a zombie apocalypse is, like a natural disaster.
Now, our first insect prey
But it's still gonna be cool to watch.
as well as zombie grasshoppers. Yes, these are grasshoppers that Petco sells that are literally like half decomposing and meant for feeding animals. And I'll be bringing them back to life and moving it in front
He'll be bringing them back to life? That you can do
of
that?
the ants to see what they do.
And to make the ants swarm this even more, I'm going to dip some of it in this brown sugar water. And yeah, this is going to make it super tasty. Without further ado, let's get this in here.
Now, immediately after dipping
That is not alive.
this in the nest, I started to do a really good,
How's he
accurate
gonna bring
job
that to
of
life?
moving this around to act like it was alive. And I think the ants were falling for it because you can
Oh, he's just pretending. Okay.
see they quickly started to climb all over it. And if you also look closely, the ants were
I don't know if they fell for it. It's covered in brown sugar, so maybe that's why they're eating it.
actually grabbing onto this thing with their insanely strong mandibles, and they were injecting their venomous stingers into it. Which is kind of unnecessary. This thing is already long gone. But I
Okay, maybe they did think it was alive.
guess I'm just doing such a good job moving
They're
it
doing
around that they think it's actually a real zombie grasshopper.
Okay, you guys are doing a good job attacking this. I'm just going to leave that in there for you while I get this second insect ready.
And yeah, they start to absolutely devour this grasshopper. But anyways, our second insect food is this. They're called wax worms, and they're a staple food for ants.
Oh, those are disgusting. Those are not. I thought those were mealworms, not wax worms. Maybe they're different.
Because of how squishy they are.
But yeah, they just look so weird.
He's just touching them. He's just touching them. Yo, Taylor Green, you are insane. You are insane. I touch one of these. There goes my finger, man. Chopping off that finger.
So that's why I'm putting them in the zombie
You
apocalypse.
touched it. You touched it again. This is nasty. This is the equivalent to a zombie apocalypse, though. This will be worse. I'm risking it against zombies over a bunch of these. This is disgusting. Taylor Green, how are you touching these?
Section of the video. Let's go ahead and add these guys in.
I decided to put this first waxworm on top of where all the ants were still located around that grasshopper. And well, the ants almost instantly recognized the prey, and amazingly, they knew exactly what to do.
This is not a zombie apocalypse. This is just like feeding them.
They took this dude straight down into the tunnel system where it wouldn't even stand a chance to fight back.
Oh my gosh, that was like 3 seconds.
Bro, Taylor Green, I feel like when he goes to sleep, he better be so careful that there's not any of these bugs just like in his room. Cause these are like, I thought these ants could just get out. And these are fire ants. They could just sting him.
And now this worm is literally nowhere to be seen. It's probably in the tunnel system. Dang, that's actually kind of impressive, ants.
So I dropped the other 2 wax worms inside, and once again, one of them instantly got pulled down into the tunnel system to get eaten, and this one started to get swarmed. After the ants had a good grasp of it, they literally brought it over to these hills in the back, which eventually
Okay, so he's not being cruel to the ants, but he's being cruel to all this other stuff.
the worm
I mean, the crickets are already dead, and these things look absolutely disgusting. Should not be an animal. I would not be sad if these went extinct.
was then brought down one of the holes on
But I'm still saying, like,
that hill. It's so cool, because if you
there's like trillions of ants. I don't even think that's an exaggeration. There's trillions of ants. Like, if like 100 die, I think we're still fine. And 100 aren't even gonna die.
guys didn't even realize, the ants have turned these hills at the back into an extra place for more tunnels on the back. And we can literally see the worm down under these tunnels as
That's
the ants
crazy.
get their protein from eating it.
Wow, amazing job, ants. But our final zombie apocalypse food is flightless fruit flies. But I'm gonna be dumping so many on the ants, so it's like a proper zombie apocalypse movie with how many zombies there are, even though
What is that clip he keeps showing? World War Z?
these are zombies.
Yeah, these are flightless fruit flies, and if you didn't already know what they are, well,
They can't
they're
fly.
flies that can't fly. It's always so funny to me to say this in videos, because seriously, like, how are you a fly that
They literally have wings.
can't fly? Come on, bro.
Okay, anyways, I got about 100 of these flies, as you can see. So, let's dump this zombie apocalypse.
Okay, those are... Your house gets infested with those, you cook.
On these ants. Oh yeah.
Now, as you could probably
Oh, Taylor Green's gonna have to get another house if he makes one mistake. What if he just like taps it the wrong way and they spill out onto his ground? He's gonna have to make like a 100,000. He's gonna have to make like $10 versus $100,000 exterminator video or something.
imagine, dumping this much prey on the ants activates their predator
Queso jumped yesterday, 3 dead in Antarctica. Bro,
instincts a lot, because instantly so many of the
not even today. Literally yesterday. You have to deliver me this news.
ants started to become way more frantic. They started to run around like crazy to try and catch these little flies. Now, I mean, it's pretty obvious the ants aren't going to struggle with eating these flies because they're literally so much smaller. And quickly, I started to notice lots of the ants with these little flies in their mandibles. Yeah, I bet these are tasty.
Well, ants, you've literally
Are you gonna try them? I would not bet. I would do it myself. I would prove that those are tasty.
survived floods, earthquakes, and so much more. So I'm gonna move these guys back to their proper nest where it has all the right stuff. But quickly, I have amazing news for those of you who love the channel. The Terra Green plush.
Chat, go buy his merch if you really like this video. Go subscribe to Taylor Green. And if you liked my commentary and reaction, like, subscribe, join the Discord. Okay. So chat. What else are we doing this stream? I would do like a gim kit or a block kit or something, but we don't really have anyone watching right now. Oh, Kenny May's doing the block kit. Maybe I can see if Kenny May will let me like host one.
Dang, I wasted all my luck.
Kenny May,
Too bad.
can I host one?
Yup, please give me some players.
Chat, let's
Hey,
see.
Ben. Can you host one?
Yeah. Let's see.
Preferably, also, Ben, I'm
What?
saying, the stream before this got 1,100 views. My peak was 50 viewers.
W.
It was crazy, man.
W.
I had like a consistent of like 40 to 30 to 50 people in my live. It was insane. Yeah, and it got me like 20 subs. It was insane. Oh,
Does it-
guess we're getting people. Hey, join into the bucket.
Chat, let's see if we can steal his viewers. Let's see. Chat, let's steal his viewers. I'm gonna start a block it on mine. I'm gonna start a block it on my end. I'm gonna steal his views, man. I'm gonna steal his block it players. Cause why not, man? Okay, 1 second, chat. I have to log in to Blookit, and then I have to, but to log into Blookit, I have to log into Google. That's why I have it hidden. Blookit news. Love is still in the air. Oh, do they have, okay, they have like a limited thing. Chat. Let me go to Discover. Name that animal. Is there like a Chinese New Year one? Actually, you know what? I don't know enough. Maybe Chinese culture. But we can do Asian culture. We'll do... Yeah, we'll host this one. Reject all. Chat. Which one should we do? Maybe like crypto hack? Okay, chat. Let me copy the join link. I'm gonna paste it in the chat. And I'll pin it in my chat. If we can get enough people to play. I'm gonna mute this. Chat. Here, let me, I'm gonna ping everyone in the Discord. See if we can get some players. So give me a second, chat. And join the Blookit. I have the link, pinned. So, announcements. At everyone. We're doing a Blookit. Join the Blookit and the stream. Okay, and then I'll link the Blookit, and then I'll also link this stream. Why did someone steal my name? Someone stole my name and put in Benjamin. Okay. Chat, Kenny May's stream is going insane. Maybe I should do one of those short streams to see how good they actually are. Chat, I think I'll start it. Chat, I'll start it in like 30 seconds or something. I want like one more person. Here, I'll unmute the site so we can get the Blookit music. What's up, Fake Proxy? Fake Proxy, we're doing a Blookit right now. I have the link pinned in the chat. Once if we get like one more person, I'll start it. But I have late joining on, so even if you're late, you can still join. Chat. What got? Who do I even have in Blookit? I've got. I think this thing is the. There's one I have. Okay, I'm gonna start it now. Chat. This is Crypto Hack. You want to choose a password, answer questions, mine crypto, and hack other players by guessing their passwords. And you want to like the stream, join the Discord, and subscribe. Okay. I'm gonna click my password. But if you watch me do yours, then you're losing time on yours. So. Welcome, hacker. New user detected. Welcome to the portal. I'll choose that one. Okay, anyone watching the stream knows my password. India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh were once colonies of what country? I'll say England. Yeah, England colonizes everything. What's the part of the map that explains the symbols, the legend, I thought it was the key, but okay. In Japan, people remove their shoes before entering home. This is a custom. What continent has the largest land? That's Asia. Which Asian region do you find the country of Malaysia? I don't know this. Southeast, I guess? I haven't gotten a single one wrong. I guess I'm just the Asian culture master. Fake Proxy Dog Lover 32? No, it's either Rad Gamer or Fairy Dust. Which country is home to the Taj Mahal? India? Which body of water does not border Asia? Atlantic? Highest mountain range in the world is found in Asia. What's it called? Himalayas? Yeah. Triple Crypto? What country is not in Asia? Nepal? Oh, it's that one. That sounds Asian. I've never heard of that country. The 0-degree line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere is called what? Equator? The 0-degree line that divides Earth into the eastern and western hemisphere. Prime Meridian. What city in China has the largest population? That's the one I clicked. Asia is the birthplace of agriculture. What is the area where human farming began known as? The Fertile Crescent? Yes. Alps? No, Ural. Okay, I've never heard of those. Which continent has the largest... Oh, this is easy. Asia? Continent has the largest land area. Asia? Again. Hack? Chat. XQC Fanboy 68? Who is making these names? These are random generated names. Some Blookit employee chose that as a name. And that's correct. That was actually his password. Which body of water does not border Asia? We already did this. Oh. Atlantic. Okay, I forgot. What country is not in Asia? It's that one. Hacking Benjamin again. I know you're an XQC fanboy. You're the 68th one, not the 67th, the 68th. This is the equator. The Urals. It's not the Urals? Oh, it's the Himalayas. That was the other question, was the Urals. Which continent has the largest population? Asia. Which part of the map? Okay. This part of the map explains what the symbols are called. Legend. Which country is home to the Taj Mahal? India. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh were once colonies of England. Double Crypto. Asia's birthplace of agriculture. Fertile Crescent. The other gray line is... I clicked Optimus Prime. It was a Prime Meridian. Okay, we're cooked. Euro? Okay, it was Euro for that one. This is a custom. Okay, Benjamin, again. You're still an XQC fanboy. You haven't changed. Your password is still XQC fanboy 68. China. In which Asian region will you find the country of Malaysia? This was Southeast. Hack. Fake Proxy. Fake Proxy. This one? P10TR? No. This is the equator. Which continent? Asia. 0-degree line is the Prime Meridian. Hacking Benjamin again. It is still XQC Fanboy 68. I've hacked the same guy over and over and over. This guy's actually cooked. How much time do we have left in the match? 2 minutes. Okay. Which continent has the largest land area? Asia. Which Asian country is Malaysia? Southeast? Chat. What was that? Did you guys see that? Was that on the stream? It sounded cool. But like my whole Blookit like glitched out for a second. Did you guys hear that? That was actually sick. It sounded like a trap remix. This is a custom. Hacking Fake Proxy. Fake Proxy's password is this one? Or is it Rad Gamer? It's Rad Gamer. Okay. England. Fertile Crescent. Hack. The this guy again. I feel bad for this guy. He has my same name, too. I steal more from him every time. China. Hacking fake proxy. Fake proxy's password is Rad Gamer. Correct. He has a lot. Wait, am I winning or losing? I am winning. Okay. I'm the master. I'm a Blookit master. The highest mountain range in the world. Himalayas. Asian and European parts of Russia, Europe. India. Which country is not in Asia? This one. Treble crypto again. 14,000. I think I'm winning, chat. I think I'm winning. I think I'm winning. Which body of water? Oh shoot, that was the Atlantic Ocean. What part of the map explains what the symbols are called? That's the legend. Once this guy steals 5,000 money, which is more than this whole net worth. And then I get triple crypto again, right after he stole 5,000. If he just waited one more turn. Okay. Chat. Let's see how much I won by. I won by like 20,000. You guys need to get better. Let me gamble. Right after this. What's up? I don't know how to say a name, but your profile picture is just I. I might be a pro Blookit player. I think on my Clips channel, one of my most popular videos, is like a video where I'm like a pro Blookit player. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Ben Live. By the way, chat, Ben Live is actually doing good. 70 subscribers is pretty good. Yeah, third most popular video. Ben is a pro Blookit player. I don't know why people watch this, but I guess they did. Maybe I'll make a part 2 with this clip. So it looks like Blookit's been doing like a Valentine's Day thing. We can buy all these. But I don't have enough for them. I'll open up one aquatic pack. And then, should I host another one? Should I host? I'm not gonna host that same one. Because now I know all those ones. Maybe name that animal. I'll do name that animal. And then we can do, which one do we do? Chat. Racing, factory, cafe. Factory, I kind of like factory. Should we do factory? Chat, which one do we do? Which one is your guys' favorite? We're not doing, I feel like Monster Ball's not good for multiplayer. Same thing with all the tower defenses. Because, like, tower defense, I feel like almost everyone's tied. Factory's pretty fun. Cafe, I haven't played cafe in a while. Fishing? Chat, how do we feel about fishing? Should we do fishing? I'm not a fan of fishing, but I'll do fishing. Because I'm a master at Gold Quest. I'm a master at Crypto Hack. Chat, literally, people in middle school, people called me Ben the Hacker. Because I was so good at Crypto Hack. People actually did. That sounds like I'm making that up. People actually called me Ben the Hacker. Okay, we'll do fishing. And we'll do it for 7 minutes, seems good. I'll host it. I'll put the join link in the chat. I hate fishing. I do too, man, but you never know, man. Fishing, like, the bad thing about fishing is it feels so slow when you drop your thing in. But we can do fishing. We can do fishing, and I'll sweat on you guys in fishing. I'm a fishing master, bro. You guys are getting cooks. Ben hacks my tablet. I did not hack your tablet. But if I did, I could. Okay, who is Bench? Someone said their name to Bench. Chat. Oh, by the way, chat. I had this community post. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. See if anyone else joins. Chat, I had this community post. 25 watch hours before monetization. You guys were really happy about it, so thank you guys. I'm gonna actually highlight all these comments. And then a lot of people said they like gave me an hour. So chat, I want to check right now. How close are we to monetization? Because when we get monetized, it'll be tier 2. I'll start the game in a second, by the way. I just want to check. Wait, okay, we're at 2,991 out of 3,000. So 9 more hours, 9 more watch hours, and then we'll be in the game. What's up, Zeppelin? It's Ben the Goat. Thank you. Zeppelin, are you gonna join the game? Or should I start it? Because I'll wait for you. If you want. But if you're in the game, I'll start it now. Chat, I gotta get more blocks on this account. Because this is using my actual email. My school account was actually stacked. Maybe I should stream more Blookit. We were streaming Kahoot for a while. Chat, let me open up Kahoot real quick. Because chat, my Kahoot, we had a Kahoot team and we were on the top of like ranked Kahoot. It was actually crazy. Because no one's playing ranked Kahoot. So there were like 3 people playing it. And then I had the most people on my like class. There was like classes in Kahoot. We were at the top of the ranked Kahoot. Weird, let me pull it up. Is it... I don't know where I find it. Super Kahootopia. Chat, where do I look at? Is it Kahootopia? I have a class somewhere. Yeah, chat. I have a class and I named it chat. And leagues. Okay, so we're not in leagues right now. But we were in leagues and we were like top 3 in the world or something. It was crazy. So chat, I'm gonna start the game now. Sorry for that wait. Oh shoot, I forgot about Zeppelin. I think we do have late joining, so if you get in before they do one of the like boost rounds where it gives everyone a bunch of crazy stuff, you should be good. This is a panda. Yo, I'm getting crazy stuff. No boots already. No boots at the start. Clownfish. Cat. Jellyfish. What's this? Guinea pig? Trash? Waffles are trash. I take a waffle over boot. This is a toucan. Level up already. Level up my lure. Red panda. Goldfish. How is the goldfish already in a, this is a otter? How is a goldfish already in, like, a goldfish tank? That doesn't really make sense. Penguin. Frog plus distraction. So I think that puts a frog on everyone else's screen. Fairy. Let's go, chat. That fairy is, like, 2,000 pounds. Even though it looks like it would weigh nothing. Pounds are just, like, money. It's like British, maybe it's like British pounds, where it's their currency. Jellyfish. That jellyfish is worth even more than that fairy. This is a giraffe. Frog. That's a seal. Chat. Jellyfishes, can they even survive under like normal water pressure? Like, could you have a pet jellyfish? Oh, I got an octopus. That's an epic grab. This is a clownfish. Chat, am I winning? I should get a Blookit overlay where it also shows the leaderboard. I think that would be really good if I do more Blookit streams. There's like this Blookit YouTuber, and he's actually pretty popular. And he's like the top Blookit player. He has like every single Blook. It's actually crazy. He just sweats at Blookit. Like, there's a YouTuber for every game. He chose that game. He chose Blookit to be his game. It's just crazy, because he's a top Blookit player. I can't even see. Oh, that's a koala. Is it that one? No, I clicked the wrong one. I knew it was a koala, I just clicked the wrong answer because I couldn't see. Chat. I wonder with these games sometimes, like, what if Jinxie hosted a Blookit and bought the premium version so there's like infinite people can join? How many people would join? I feel like he could crash Blookit. Like, not Jinxie specifically, but like any big streamer. What if they like just crash Blookit? I'm too good? What are you at right now? This is a raccoon, also known as a trash panda. Chat, my sister's actually, she's doing basketball. I think she's playing against the trash pandas. 98k? Bro, we got a Blookit rival. Okay, Frenzy, we have to... Oh, I got a catch of the day. I beat that guy, but I'm beating that guy now. Another catch of the day, Megalodon. Let's go. Lion. Lure level up, W's in the chat. Guinea pig. Bro, the music sped up, and I feel like I sped up. I started talking faster. Okay, what are you at now? Are you still at 98k? Porcupine? Oh, that's a hedgehog. Same thing, man. Same thing. There's no difference. It's like alligators and crocodiles. They're basically the same thing. 130k? Okay, I'm beating him now. I'm at 500,000. You're at like 1/10 of a million. Raccoon. Both of those numbers are rounded up a lot, but... this is a bear? Okay, I'm actually at 500k. Actually 500,000. Actually more than 500,000. By a little bit. This is a duck. Chat, I'm the animal master. This is a donkey. Another frenzy. That's crazy. Okay, cat. Catch of the day. Narwhal. This is a toucan. Catch of the day plus, I got a baby shark. I think baby shark might be the best one. Maybe Megalodon is. I actually got... am I gonna get every catch of the day within like 7 minutes? Another catch of the day, baby shark. After like the frenzy ended, this is a turtle. Another catch of the day. Yeah, the frenzy ended. I got 2 catch of the days back to back. But when I open up Clown Strike loot boxes, I get nothing. But when I play this game, I get like the best fish in the entire game. Chameleon. Crimson octopus. This is a seal. The jaguar? Yep. Narwhal? Now I'm just getting catches of the day. I don't even think Frenzy will help me anymore. I'm just back-to-back catches of the day. This is a ladybug. All I'm getting is narwhals. I'm just stuck with narwhals. Pelican. Okay, rainbow jellyfish. Every so often I'll get an epic grab, but I think now an epic grab is actually rarer than the crazy stuff, like, maybe not, like the catches of the day. Maybe I was just getting crazy lucky, though. Yeah, now I'm just getting the epic grabs. I'm at 1 million. How much time is left? I feel like I could stop playing. No, Bench is at 2 million. Okay. Okay. W Bench, I guess. Good for you. This is a lion. This is a penguin. That's a dog. That's a chameleon. That's a baby shark. We gotta get that 2 million. How do you get 2 million? How is that possible? That's gotta be like back-to-back Megalodons. Okay, GG's to that guy. That guy's crazy. Did I get money for that? Oh, I do. Okay. 55 Blookit coins. Chat, which one should we open? Should we open the aquatic pack? I mean, we did just do fishing. Wait, no, the bot pack's actually the best one to open. Literally, chat! The second I say it's the best one to open, I get a 3.7. Brainy bot. Lil bot. Lil bot. Give me something good. Lovely bot. Okay, maybe not. Happy bot. Happy bot, again. Angry bot. Okay, not enough tokens. Let me sell all those, see if we can open up one more. And then since we'll have sold all these, we'll be opening up the next pack using the dead souls of the bots that we just deleted. So maybe it'll have extra luck. Should I play this on my school account? Yo, school accounts always have, like, extra stuff. Maybe. Chat, I think we'll do one more, and then I might end stream. Or, like, react to something. Chat. Discover. Which one should we do? Name the logo. Logos are always fun. I want to do a lot of logos, though. Marvel movie quiz? Chat, should we do Marvel movie quiz? I've been watching, like, all the Marvel movies. But I'm watching them, like, I'm watching the whole series. Like, I watched all the Spider-Mans, and I watched all the Venom. Right now, I'm watching all the Iron Man movies. I'm gonna lose that. But I feel like you'll know at least some of them. You're gonna know at least some of them. Like, you know Spider-Man, you know... Probably you know Thanos. Okay, which one should we do? Should we do, like, Tower Defense, Cafe, Factory, Classic? Factory's kind of fun. Dinos? Oh, the Dinos is actually fun. Where's is Dinos? Yeah, Deceptive Dinos. I'll do Deceptive Dinos. Okay, good call. Deceptive Dinos is fun. I'll copy the link, paste it in the chat, and I'll pin it. The old link doesn't work, probably. So don't use that old one. Use the one now. Just updated it. I'll copy the join link, put this into here. Chat, have you been looking at the chat box? Are people on Twitch? There's no one on Twitch, right? I doubt there is, because I stream on, like, just chatting, which is, like, the biggest category on Twitch. So, like, no one is on Twitch, because I'm not even in my own stream. I guess I could pull up Twitch, see if anyone joined. Yeah, no one joined. Okay. I'm actually happy about that, because now I didn't let anyone down. Igor the Loser. Yo, chat. In, like, I had culinary class. In culinary class, I named my Blooket Ben the Winner. And then I won. I won right after. I think I might have won twice. Who took hamster? You guys are arguing about hamster? Chat, my school, people always argue about, where is it? It's not the orangutan, it's this one. The gorilla. And then everyone calls it the monkey. But it's a gorilla, but everyone always wants the gorilla, or the monkey. What's up, ATNS? Chat, we have 6 people watching the stream. Are more people gonna join? Are more people gonna join? Or should I start it now? Okay, 6, 7 king. Okay, chat. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. I'll start a timer on my second monitor. Set timer 30 seconds. And Google has a thing where it automatically does that. And then we'll start it in 27, 26, 25, 24. Who's the person that keeps leaving? Is it their Wi-Fi? I feel like Wi-Fi. Look at it, like it doesn't work when you leave. You'll still be on there. Finally, Ben pronounced my online identity right. Right? I never pronounce people's usernames right, because you guys always have weird usernames. Like Igor Wacky. Is that how you say that? Igor, no, it's Igor Wacky. And ATNS W official. I was friends with like a VTuber named Rain Faye, but I named her, I kept calling her Ray Faye. Okay, who is this? Let me turn down my volume a little bit. We don't need like this like off-brand Jurassic Park music. We can have a little bit. Okay, does it not play at all? If I think this is the one that was actually playing. We can have a little bit of off-brand Jurassic Park music, just not that much. Is this Taskmaster? Okay. Excavate. Wait, chat, did they change it? It looks different now. Who is this? Ant-Man? No, that's Star-Lord. Why is that guy named Star-Lord? He looks like... I don't know. Okay. Who's this? Jane Foster? Jane Foster. Investigate. I'm gonna catch cheaters. Who's this? Venom. Venom's not really a villain. Are these villains? Who is this? This is, Namor? Yep. 20 fossils? Is this Mrs. Marvel? Wait, Mrs. Marvel, is Mrs. Marvel even a character? I know Captain Marvel's a character. This looks like Tony Stark, but like different. Quicksilver? I did not cheat. I did not cheat. Is this Hawkette? Oh no, that's Kate Bishop. What? Was I kicked from my own game? Wait, someone investigated me. Does that just kick me from the game? Yo. 601727. Oh, my name cannot be a number. Did my name get switched? Okay. That was weird. It like reset me. Shaman Carter? Why are these people's names are just names? Okay. This is Vulture. I know that. I watched that movie. I didn't know his name was Vulture. The Spider-Man, a lot of Spider-Man movies, they like won't say the name of the things, the people. What's up, Psych Nike? Is that how I say that? I was just talking about how I can't pronounce anyone's names. I did not just cheat right there. Okay, I did. Korg? Who is Korg? Okay, I'm gonna end the look it now. Because I do not know a single one of these characters. Congrats to the Alpha. The Alpha is the Alpha. Congrats to the Alpha. W Alpha in the chat. Chat, is there something I should like react to then before I end stream? I'm sorry. Wait, why does he have the Creekcraft background? This is the Creekcraft background. He even has the Tung Tung Sahur. That's crazy. React? What should I react to? Should I react to this? The nonchalant era. I like people that are nonchalant more. I thought it's better. Making every YouTuber food again. What is best cereal? The Mr. Beast Jack Links aren't bad though. Those are actually good. I thought you quit Brainrot? I did quit Brainrot. I didn't quit because I never started. The worst types of YouTuber merch. Wait. This is a guy reacting to a video. Then react to my song playlist. I can't, because I can't play music live. Okay. Chat. Comically tragic YouTuber merch by this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I can't pronounce anyone's names right now. I'm good at pronouncing things. You guys just choose terrible names.
Making money off YouTube comes with a lot of benefits, such as being able to work from anywhere, at any time, and with any topic that comes to mind. But as you grow your channel and start depending on it for a living,
We can't really do any topic, because viewers don't watch any topic. They just don't.
responsibility to maintain that channel only increases. You gotta upload videos that people
Like if
actually
Mr. Beast posted a Clash Royale video on his main channel, and it's just him playing Clash Royale, that would get less views than his other videos.
care about. You gotta make sure your videos survive YouTube's shitty moderation. And most importantly, you gotta remember that digital footprint is permanent. I previously talked about this with YouTube sponsors, since an anime body...
I would say, I feel not all the way. Not all the way, it can be. But like a digital footprint, you can kind of like, you can make fake accounts and stuff.
A company that somehow got the odd ones out on board wanted to sponsor me a while back while I was in high school. And yeah, we're not forgetting that from you.
That's insane. What's a company? Rat them out.
James.
But on the other hand, look at this cool Bowser wallet, Bowser print, and Bowser bandana that I own. And this body pillow.
But a few weeks ago, I realized that sponsor segments weren't
code
the
is not
only
working for me?
money-making method,
Oh,
since
probably 'cause
YouTubers can
it's-
also sell
Probably because we're not doing the game anymore.
merchandise, even if most of this shit is also a complete train wreck. For every relatively decent product drop from J-Schlatt are about 5 lazy
Yeah, but I feel like, look. Let me go back.
Wherever you
This doesn't look like someone has this. I don't think a J Schlatt. This is just some goat. This is literally some goat. Like this is like if I had merch, it would be Burger Cat. It wouldn't be me. It would be Burger Cat. So it's like you have to be like a true fan to know. No one else will know. Like I thought this is weird. Like I thought YouTuber merch should have the YouTuber on it because he's the GOAT. Isn't he quitting? Isn't J Schlatt quitting?
relatively decent product drop from J Schlatt are about 5 lazy
need that
or
too, gang?
overpriced chills by others.
What do I need?
I want to talk about the absolute worst ones I've seen.
Well,
over
like
the
there's this guy, WestJet. His merch. I'm pretty sure his merch is like job, but it's job is written like it's a slur. So it has job, and then it has like the censor thing. Chat on your keyboard. Here, let me show you guys this. It's just a shirt, but it says this on it, and it says like and then there's another one that says unemployed. It's funny, but it doesn't really have to do anything with WestJet.
years, so let's go.
The
Let's
Paul
start off
brothers.
easy with literally anything promoted by this nightmare duo. I mean, choose your
Well,
character.
Prime is good, chat. I will stick by Prime forever. I'm gonna stand on business. Prime is a good drink.
Y'all.
Everyone else, the reason people hate Prime is because they hate Logan Paul and KSI, not the drink. Cause like you're hating on Prime, cause it's too sweet. But like, what about Capri Suns? Are those? I feel like those are almost more sweet.
Either an obnoxious, narcissistic crypto scammer boxer accused of sexual assault, or an obnoxious, narcissistic crypto scammer entrepreneur who filmed a dead body. Wow, what a
I mean, I don't like Jake Paul, but I like Logan Paul.
great influence they are. No wonder both of them tried to sell absolutely god-awful products to children.
My brother collects Prime bottles to this day. Ben, who is your Valentine's? It's you guys, chat.
Jake Paul has to be mentioned first because his peak Team 10 days really set the bar high on this one. I mean, who wouldn't want shirts and hoodies equivalent to those fucking Roblox Adidas shirts?
These actually are terrible.
This is the only video I found when I searched up Jake Paul merch. And it's made by Jake Paul merch.
Jake Paul merch. Is this guy trying to sell it?
Now, Logan Paul isn't much better, especially after they tried to market Lunchly as a quote, healthier Lunchables, aka keeping all the beautiful mold
It is healthier.
that keeps their food all natural. Yeah.
Okay, so chat, the mold thing. Now, what I heard, this was from Mr. Beast, which is one of the owners of the company. So it's kind of a credible source, but also he does want the product to look good. What I heard about the mold was like, it's not really their fault, and I do agree 100%. It's not their fault. Mr. Beast didn't cause the mold to be put in there. It's not even the manufacturers. It's like someone delivering there. What if there's like water in the truck, and they have it in the water, so it starts growing mold, or something like that. I feel like the mold thing, like, what if this is expired? What if they got expired Lunchly, and then they're trying to make fun of them? Like if you drink expired milk, is it the farmer that made the milk's fault? No. Now, I still think it's bad that they have mold in there, and they could have probably done a better job. But,
That didn't go well.
Yeah.
But at least him and KSI have Prime.
Prime is good. Prime is good.
This drink sucks, bro.
That's actually really good. Like, I'm actually being dead ass now. Normally,
Bro, ISO Speed has a Prime flavor. ISO Speed, like, if something's bad, ISO Speed will say it's bad. I'll even say, chat, Lemonade Prime is not good. Lemonade Prime is bad. It is a bad lemonade. Worst lemonade I've ever had, I'll even say. All the other flavors are great, though.
I'm like on my troll shit. This shit is nice, bro. Like a solid 1 out of 10.
And oh yeah, I forgot the
A solid 1 out of 10.
other YouTuber Logan Paul collab with
I don't know what flavor that was. I've never even seen that Prime flavor.
this
So
shit.
maybe it's not good.
Now, I didn't want to put Jimmy Breast on here because his entire personality is whiter than avocado on toast, and his other failures are already well known.
I will say people don't like Mr. Beast's actual personality. Like he goes on live streams and stuff, and people don't like him. I feel like he's just not a live stream guy.
But I had to give his
I feel like he doesn't have time for personality, man. Mr. Beast only has time for YouTube videos.
Mr. Beast Lab toys I mentioned because one of them lets you
Okay, these are terrible. These are actually so bad. What is this? What is this? This is actually so bad. This is awful.
touch Mr. Beast and fill him up with his fluids.
Really interesting thing to add.
It is an interesting.
It's the only removable piece of thing.
What is this video? Yo. We're only 3 minutes in? This is insane.
Also, I remember recording myself finding one of these toys at a Toys R Us a few months ago, but I unfortunately deleted the video and it's now considered lost media.
Didn't he just show that? Isn't that what he just showed?
Also, by the way, I wonder how that theme park's going, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, what happened to that? I forgot about that.
Wait,
It was in Saudi Arabia too, of all places. Like, what's Mr. Beast's audience in Saudi Arabia? I feel like he would have looked at that.
it's temporary? Fuck, man, I missed my chance to make a shitty clickbait video about it. Oh, darn it. Let's just move on to...
That's not clickbait. Chat, maybe it is clickbait, but chat, I think clickbait, like, clickbait's not that bad, man. Like, cause when you bait a fish, chat, let me put it like this. When you bait a fish, it is a real worm, and the fish gets the worm. I feel like content is, like, clickbaiting is kind of like that. Like, it's bad clickbait if it's something that's not in the video, but clickbait like that, like, that's just a clickable thumbnail. That's just a clickable thumbnail. It's not fake.
It was temporary? Fuck, man, I missed my chance to make a shitty clickbait video about it.
What's this video even about? It's about YouTuber merch.
Oh, darn it. Let's just move on to...
Dream Minecraft. Should I have a Dream Minecraft hoodie? I will say the hoodie strings just fell off.
Man, I'm gonna have some fun in this one. If you are a new viewer of the channel, I was on a rampage in 2023, just getting every single opportunity to make fun of this guy. And 3 years later in 2026...
I really hate Stream for no reason. I like Dream. He makes good Minecraft videos.
Look how we've just gone full circle, man. It's just absolutely beautiful. Anyways, what the fuck was he thinking with his merch? In September...
What? That's not bad. Dream is a simple character, so his merch is simple. That kind of makes sense. Then you should. What should I do?
2022, Dream
What, like make merch? I don't think enough people would buy it.
put up a $25 wristband that had a USB drive with his baby photos, childhood emails, pictures from his camera roll, and even special Dream content.
Okay. That's insane. I think it might be time to add Stream. But chat, how do you even make merch? What's the biggest YouTuber plush company? Chat, I feel like a Burger Cat plush. Yeah, U2's. Let me hop on U2's. Can you like request a plushie? I want to see if I can request a plushie. Let's see, chat. Can you like... Here, let me click learn more. I'm gonna click it at the very bottom. Contact us. If order requires via email. I'm gonna email him, chat. I'm gonna email him. Cause why not? Chat, let me email him and just see if I can make a plushie. Cause why not? Like, might as well try. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, chat, there's one more thing I want to react to, and then I'm gonna end stream. Did the first podcast come out yet? No. I want to get a big YouTuber before I do the podcast. I've sent a lot of emails out, but I did send them to, like, massive YouTubers. So, yeah, the first podcast is not out yet. I might do, like, episode 0. Chat, I want to do, like, episode 0. And episode 0 is, like, episode 0, I'm just gonna do, like, talking about what the plushies, not the plushie, the, podcast, what it's about, what it's gonna be like, and, like, stuff like that. Did you send one to Rich LEV? Who's that? Rich LEV. Wait, let me see. Ben, check community wall? What community wall? What are you talking about? But what's Rich LEV? Because I just want to get like one big podcast. Okay. Oh, this guy. Should I send him to one? Has he done podcasts before? I don't watch this guy, so here, he did one to ants.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Gang, y'all, today, bro, we got 1,000
Wait,
ants versus
this guy spams videos. This guy spams videos, like actually. This was a day ago. How many videos has he made a day ago? He made like 4 videos a day ago. This is crazy. I guess I'll send him a video. Your community wall? Oh, you mean my community posts? You want me to check those? Oh, he live streams. Okay, I'll send him a thing. He seems like a cool guy. I'll send him an email. Chat, what should I email him? I'll email him. What should I say though? Oh, by the way, YouTube sent me an automated message. So I think someone will actually see that, but I'll say, what's up, Rich Lev? I'll say, podcast interview. What's up, Rich Lev? And I'll do sans serif. How do I wait, chat? On my email, I accidentally like wait, I can probably fix this. Yeah, make it normal. Okay. Never mind, chat. I have a problem with the text. Chat, what should I email him? What should I say in the email? Like, right now I just have what's up, Rich Lev. Email him. We should do a podcast live. Well, are we doing it live? And chat, should I put it on like Spotify? Okay, chat, I'll email him. What's up, Rich Lev? I've been wanting to do a podcast. Would you like to join? It wouldn't have to be longer than 30 minutes of your time, and we could talk about how you got into making content and streaming. Okay, I'll send him that. I'm here to ask, would you like to do a podcast with me for my growing channel? Oh, you do podcasts? Maybe. You know what? We could do like we could do the collab thing. React to... Yo, I'm not reacting to this. I'm not even gonna say the name of that channel. I'm gonna end stream. I've been saying I'm gonna end stream for like the last 30 minutes. Oh, this guy. I've already seen that. I've already watched some of this guy's videos. No, he good. I'm gonna end stream now. I'll just trust that he's good and not watch that video. I've seen his videos. They are good videos. Search Psych Nike. Why would I do that when I can just go to your channel? Chat, I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you for watching. Like.